the grounds, and a great restart by Ronnie Silk.
Just like the first one, Matt, he gets to the accelerator extremely quickly. This time, Tim Sullivan, though, pushing him down the main straightaway, headed for turn number 1. But look at Ted Christopher right down to the bottom of the racetrack, slides up through the center, nearly makes contact with Sullivan, and Sullivan hangs on for second.
As Christopher tried to make that whirling dervish move. Speaking of whirling dervishes, Danny Cates, he is able to spin his way underneath the 99 of Pit Cat. He didn't have enough firepower to sustain that move, so Cates settles back in 5th. And the drum major of the parade is Ronnie Silk.
Ronnie Silk at the point, a car length in hand over Tim Sullivan, and then it's Ted Christopher, Woody Pitcat, but Sullivan drives deep into turn number 3, right up to the back bumper of Ronnie Silk, and he's able to gain a little bit that time by. Meanwhile, Woody Pitcat on the attack, dips his car to the inside, nearly clips the grass at the entrance of turn 1, and it cost him some ground. He'll settle back into the 4th position, 5 car lengths now behind the 2nd place battle as Christopher goes to the inside of Sullivan.
And he takes 2nd away as he ruffles the feathers of the 36 car. Christopher is in 2nd, and now is chasing after our race leader, Ronnie Silk. Christopher with 7 victories, 3 of them took place on the final lap of the race. He is breathing fire. A little Woody Woodpecker tap to the back bumper of Silk's car gives him room on the bottom, but Silk has the momentum on the outside groove.
But they are glued together as they head down into turn number 1, nose to tail. Ronnie Silk at the point, Ted Christopher sitting right there along with Tim Sullivan, Woody Pitcat, and Danny Cates. Down the back straightaway they go again. Another love tap from Ted Christopher. Drops down to the inside lane of the racetrack, and they come Nerf bar to Nerf bar off turn number 4 for the top position.
The laser fade is Ted Christopher, new leader on lap number 6. Christopher is out in front, and the new man to chase him, that is Tim Sullivan, but he loses his momentum. Woody Pitcat gains some. So a power move on the bottom by Pitcat as he tries to knievel his way underneath Sullivan. He does to collect 3rd temporarily. Sullivan gets a spot back. Danny Cates is not giving up in car number 24. And leading by about a surfboard is Ted Christopher over Ronnie Silk.
A car length in hand is the advantage for Ted Christopher as they head into turn number 3. Ronnie Silk sitting there in the 2nd spot. Tim Sullivan looks as though he's got a car that's pretty racy tonight. Now he's got to see if he can find a way around Ronnie Silk as he rides in the 3rd position. Danny Cates sitting in 4th, but maybe not for long. He'll look to the inside of Sullivan off turn number 2, but has to tuck it back in line with Woody Pitcat in tow.
Well, Timmy Sullivan and Danny Cates are good friends off the track, but they are rivals tonight. Cates goes up high. That's the opening Woody Pitcat wanted to see as he is able to thunderball his way underneath the 24 and take 4th place. And Cates getting shoved up to the upper groove, so he loses his adrenaline. And Pitcat looks pretty quick in car number 99.
Another car that looks pretty quick is the driver sitting in that 6th spot. Remember, Roland Pennick was scheduled to start this event in the number 1 spot, had to go down pit road before the event started and rejoined the tail end of the field. Now all of a sudden he's 6th. He's got some open racetrack, 20 laps, Matt, but he is running down the top 5.
And leading the next contingent of cars behind Pennick is the 44 Sazzarillo. David Roy has decided to call it a night in car number 5. The backup car for Ronnie Silk. Nothing's changed in the front, with Ted Christopher leading by about an 18-wheeler over Ronnie Silk. Sullivan does not quit, as he is all over Ronnie Silk like straw on a scarecrow as they bombard their way across the line. Look at Woody Pitcat trying to pry his way underneath Sullivan.
Yeah, just a bit of nose-to-tail contact between Silk and Sullivan opened up the opportunity for Woody Pitcat to drop down to the inside when Sullivan lost some of that momentum. He'll pick up the 3rd spot. Now Sullivan hung out to the outside lane of the racetrack, opens up the bottom. That'll allow Danny Cates to pull down there, but then has to tuck back in line. Down to the inside lane, and Woody Pitcat sails it into the outside and draws even as they exit turn number 4.
So restarting on the outside was not beneficial to Woody Pitcat, as he is padlocked now with Silk. Now he jackrabbits away from him. So Pitcat is back to his old self. Danny Cates in 4th has been able to get that spot away from Roland Pennick. Tim Sullivan running 6th, but the 2 drivers in the spotlight. Ted Christopher into 0-0, looking for win number 8.
I don't think you can count out Danny Cates just yet. He made quick work of Rowan Pennick and Tim Sullivan on that restart. Now in the 4th position with 7 laps to go, starting to track down Ronnie Silk. So does Danny Cates, after a pit stop and an adjustment, have enough to get up there and battle for the lead? Well, time is certainly running out as Ted Christopher comes to the line. He puts 24 laps up on the scoreboard. Now only 6 laps to go, but Woody Pitkat is closing in.
This is a stress test for Ted Christopher as he tries to lightning bolt his way into the 3rd corner. Woody Pitkat closing the gap. He is narrowing the deficit between he and Ted Christopher.
Pitkat much faster on the exit of the corner. See if he can use that to his advantage. He closes in some more through the center of turns 1 and 2. Now less than a car length separate the top 2 as they head down the back straightaway. Pitkat trailing Ted Christopher.
Look at Danny Cates roller coastering his way underneath Silk. So Cates has come from the obituary column into the top 3.
So Cates to 3rd, and now here comes Woody Pitkat down to the inside, trying to make a bid for the lead. Cannot make the move work again on the exit of the corner. Seems like Christopher just able to accelerate off the corner and prevent Pitkat from taking that top position away. Matt, they're going to come down to the line this time by 3 laps to go in the Sunoco Modified.
So Woody is running out of time and leading by about an ironing board. Ted Christopher, Cates all by himself into
trouble.
3rd. We have a problem on the front straightaway between Catania and Oberg, and that will put a halt to this race with 3 laps to go.
No, Carl Oberg has not had a very enjoyable night here in the Sunoco Modifieds after being involved in a couple of incidents.
And some scar tissue on that 52 car of John Catania as he made contact with the sidewall.
Yeah, pretty
and
good
that
look.
means that because we are
Battling with Ronnie Silk, now he's going to be up there with that 2nd spot. He's going to just focus his attention on Ted Christopher, be able to go right on the attack right after this restart.
Yeah, maybe this is one of the rare occasions with single file, it works to Pitkat's advantage. Remember, the super late models are next, and here is Pitkat. Full head of steam as he hits the line with a healthy lead over Pitkat.
Christopher has the advantage as they head down into turn number 1, but Pitkat closing it quickly, taps the bumper through the center of turns 1 and 2. Pitkat letting Christopher know he's there as they head down the back straightaway. Christopher protects the bottom at the entrance of turn number 3, and here comes Ronnie Silk with a dive bomb move into that 3rd position off turn 4.
Woody Pitkat close enough to eat his lunch off the spoiler. Christopher, power move down low, trying to rabble-rouse his way into the lead, and he does it. Less than 2 laps to go. Pitkat in front. Here comes Christopher trying to retaliate.
Here they come off turn number 4. It'll be the white flag lap this time by. Christopher gets into Pitkat. He goes sideways off turn number 4. Pitkat, though, the leader with 1 lap to go, and he'll protect the bottom at the entrance of the corner. Here's Christopher trying to cross him off turn number 2 as Ronnie Silk closing in. Pitkat drops down to the inside line of the racetrack, and Christopher to the outside. Here they come through the corner. Christopher down to the bottom, side by side, down to the checkered flag, and by inches it'll be Ted Christopher to take the win over Woody Pitkat. Ronnie Silk in 3rd. Rowan Pennick will finish in 4th, and Danny Cates will finish in the top 5. Well, how